Don't hit the pre-order button on Friday just yet. There are some things that Apple left out, and in this quick video I'd like to bring your attention to them so you can decide if the upgrade is worth your money from the 13 Pro, 14 Pro and even the 15 Pro. This will be quite informative for you, so let's jump right in. On the exterior, the 16 Pro has one major benefit next to the larger screen. It has the same titanium finish as the 15 Pro, but an upgrade from the 14 Pro's stainless steel, and the same action button with a major upgrade. I'd say with the camera control for adjustment, it is definitely better than the old ring silent switch on the 14 Pro and prior. And while I love the convenience of it, I can't wait to see what the camera control will bring with the Pro apps like Blackmagic, but it already is still a way easier usage in the standard camera app. And here is a wishlist item. I hope Apple will release an SDK and let non-creative apps leverage the action button and the camera control button even further. The next big thing is AI. And by AI, I mean Apple Intelligence. So here is my take. If you have used ChatGPT or Midjourney or Photoshop's generative fill, the fact that it is built into the Apple ecosystem is a huge thing, and I am sure it will work seamlessly thanks to the A18 Pro chip and Apple's desire for the best user experience. I know Samsung had this for a while, but I love that now you can do it on your Apple devices with ease. I see myself leveraging it and saving time in so many areas. Like, I am excited to try out the photographic styles and see if it really saves my time spent on Lightroom or color grading in DaVinci Resolve or Final Cut. Or we could talk about rephrasing messages and emails. How cool is it to just draft a quick idea and ask the AI to write it in an appropriate style, like for your boss, client, or friends? Or how about generating images from text or from a sketch? I like where this is going and can see how it can elevate my daily work and even my video editing process. iPhone 16 Pro cameras. Well, as a smooth transition, I think Apple didn't really cover how AI will help to capture better footage. Being a videographer and photographer, I love using my Sony a7S III, but in the past few years I honestly found myself choosing my iPhone over my camera for pro-level stuff even. I think this year it will even get better, but while upgrading the ultra-wide camera and the macro to 48 megapixel is great, not just for the higher resolution and details, but especially for low light capture. And it is great that the 16 Pro got the 5x telephoto. But I would have loved to see the telephoto lens getting the 48 megapixels as well. Raise your hands if you are a camera nerd as I am. My people, hit that like button. We know that there is a larger sensor coming and all the lenses getting the 48 megapixel plus the front-facing camera 24. But not this year. Maybe the 17 Pro then? So this might be a hold up. Other than that, we still have the log and external recording thanks to the not so fast USB-C, no improvement in the action mode, and we got 120 FPS or 100 FPS slow motion in 4K this year, even in ProRes with external recording. Although I would have loved to see 480 frames per second instead of 214 Full HD, that has been there for years now. In the audio side, we got 4 microphones for spatial audio as well, claiming they are studio quality. Well, maybe with AI it will come close, but I love the new software feature of the audio mixing and noise reduction. We can decide that what sound should our footage emphasize, like dialogue or background and more. Hopefully it will translate to the call quality as well. The last thing is that Apple mentioned an anti-reflective lens coating. Well, we will see, especially in those night shots, but I am not convinced. So, my 2 cents is that compared to the 14 Pro, I think these make a good sense for upgrading, but only if you are a serious shooter. As for the 15 Pro, I don't know. I mean, if you really miss the 5x and take a lot of ultra wide and have the money, or for some crazy reason the Dolby Vision spatial capture is something you need, I mean, a good trade-in or selling your old phone. So for it, if you want, go for it, by all means. The iPhone 16 Pro's dimensions are really interesting this year. 0.2 inch larger, 6.3 to be specific, with slightly larger pixel resolution but the same 460 ppi, yet almost the same size and 12 grams heavier than the 15 Pro with 187 grams, yet still 7 grams lighter than the 14 Pro with 206 grams. Now the dimensions will be a bit interesting at first. The 16 Pro is the tallest of all with 149.6mm compared to the 15 Pro with 146.6mm and the 14 Pro is 147.5, but finally it has the same width as the 14 Pro with 71.5 compared to the 70.6 of the 14 Pro, while the depth is the same for the 16 Pro as the 15 Pro with 8.25mm compared to the slimmer 14 Pro, which is 7.85mm. In terms of performance, we got the A18 Pro chip with the same cores and neural engine, but we got extra media encoders. And we got Wi-Fi 7, but no Bluetooth 5.4, but still 5.3. Oh, and Siri got way smarter, powered by the Apple Intelligence and ChatGPT, I guess. Now, there are so many things that stay the same, so let me try to wrap it in Eminem style. I won't be able to do that. Dynamic Island emergency crash detection, Face ID, 4G, IP68 water resistance, capacity, peak brightness of 1000 nits indoors and 2000 nits outdoors until it heats up. And ceramic shield glass, although they say it's tougher, but they say that every year and I still get scratches. But we get a larger battery that promises 27 hours of video playback instead of 23, and audio playback is 85 hours instead of 75 hours. So hopefully finally we can go a full day without a charge. And talking about charging, we got a 25 watt MagSafe charging but only with 30 watt adapter or higher, claiming 50% charge in 30 minutes. Oh, and now the lowest brightness is 1 nit. This is it. This is the iPhone 16 Pro. You know, it was good for me to make this video for you because I thought I could organize my thoughts and make up my mind. But to be honest, I am still hesitant to switch from my 2-year-old 14 Pro. Being a content creator and someone you might call a pro user, I definitely see the benefits of the 16 Pro that could bring me as my daily driver and as a tool for my creation process. It all comes down if that €500 price difference is worth it. I know I could sell my 14 Pro between 630 and 750 euros. Is it worth it? Again, I don't know. I will definitely order one and test it and show my experience with it, but for now, I turn to you and ask for your help. What are your thoughts? Will you upgrade? Please let me know if I left something out and which features would make you upgrade or not. I'd love to start the discussion in the comments. Before we say goodbye, I have to address the new AirPods. I think they got better, and if you are about to buy one, go for it. Active noise cancellation, nodding your head to answer calls, same price, instant get, right? Well, no. I just don't get it. Why can't Apple add the volume control? If they added it, it would be an instant get now, but I don't know. Maybe if I lose my AirPods 3, then I will get it. And while we are at it, how dare they call the AirPods Max 2 a 2? USB-C and new colors is a slight facelift, but not a version 2 at all. I know it is a first world problem, but I am quite disappointed. And you? Let me know. And don't forget to subscribe with the bell, since I will test the 16 Pro as soon as it comes out and create a separate video out of the first impressions, focusing on video and photography and on the camera and what capabilities it has. But if you cannot wait, why don't you check out my camera comparison with the Sony a7S III with the previous year's iPhone Pro, I was surprised, and I'm sure you will be too, so just click here. Anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.